Remember me?
Ooh, it is hot in there. Hello my friends, I hope you're having a lovely November 14th, 2018, and that intro took way too long to make for as crappy as it was, but I thought it'd be fun and appropriate because we're talking about the Metroid series today. The last time we saw like a mainline Metroid game was Metroid Other M, and let's just say it wasn't very well received. And then after that was Metroid Prime Federation Force, which I personally enjoyed, but it wasn't what fans were looking for at the time, so all hope turned towards the possible Metroid Prime 4, and then Nintendo was like, yes, it is coming to the Switch. And then it's been pretty much quiet since that announcement. Well, today Nintendo broke that silence. Nintendo's Reggie Fils-Aime has been doing a whole bunch of interviews to promote holiday stuff, but you know, whenever you get a Nintendo executive, you gotta ask them stuff that you want to know that's not related to the holiday season. So, questions of Metroid Prime 4 came up, and while Reggie wasn't ready to reveal a whole bunch of information, he did say that the game is well into development, and he also said that they have a launch plan in mind. So they know when, or technically when they want to launch. They're not giving specifics, but I'm sure they have a quarter in mind, first, second, third, or fourth quarter. We don't know any of that, but with the game being in well into development, and a launch plan in mind, maybe we'll be seeing this sooner than we would hope. Sean Snockton over on Go Nintendo says, well into development sounds like E3 2019 Direct to me for Metroid Prime 4. Could November, December 2019 have a 1-2 punch of Metroid and Pokemon? I don't know. There is a big amount of Switch titles coming out in 2019. We know there's a lot of high-profile stuff in the works. There's also a couple titles that don't have a very specific release date, but we're expecting them in 2019. So 2019 is jam-packed, but yes, one of the ones I think fans would be most looking forward to is Metroid Prime 4. Like I said, Metroid Other M, I guess you would say, broke the line of very highly reviewed and regarded Metroid titles. And for a lot of fans, it really ruined what Metroid was about. And obviously, it doesn't make the old games bad. But from that point forward, fans were like, oh man, that really ruins how I felt about Samus, how I felt about the universe. Metroid Other M is my least favorite game in the series by far. And I think it did a lot of damage to the franchise. And then, like I said, Federation Force I enjoyed, but it just came out at a bad time. And when fans were already hoping for a Metroid Prime 4 announcement and they got that. So I think that game got unfairly dogpiled on, but that's besides the point. Fans wanted Metroid Prime 4. We know that game is coming. Now it seems like things are going really well. It's deep into development. So this Metroid title has a lot resting on its shoulders. This is the title that a lot of fans are going to look to be the one that brings the franchise back to the heights it once saw, and potentially going to be the Metroid game that fans have played since they haven't touched anything after Other M, so they missed out on Metroid Prime Federation Force, and there was nothing else Metroid in there, right? Other than re-releases of classic games. So yeah, that means fans have been holding out since the Wii for a new Metroid game. So there's a lot of weight on Nintendo and whatever developer they're partnering with on this, because we believe they are. So this is a very crucial, important entry into the Metroid franchise, and you can bet that Nintendo knows that, so they're going to take their sweet time making sure it's as good as it can possibly be, and we know Nintendo can make it that way. We know it can be a fantastic title. It's just the expectations could be higher for this title than any other in Nintendo's stable franchises up to this point. So we'll see how it goes. I'm very excited. Like I said, I know Nintendo knows that there's a lot of pressure on them, but I feel like they can deliver. So with this talk, it seems like maybe we'll get more of a glimpse at this game before we expect it to. Alright, my friends, that's today's big story for November 14th, 2018. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's big story is, and I sure hope you'll join me to check it out. So until then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot.